This is a team that had one of the toughest schedules. In fact, the number one toughest schedule last year. And they're moving up a little bit this year. Still on the tougher end, a slight bit of an improvement. Massive influx of player talent and a massive influx of coaching intelligence, in my opinion, to help the Chicago Bears along in Caleb Williams' second season. What do you make of their schedule, Ray?
Yeah, I mean, you look at their schedule, and obviously it's going to be easier. But I mean, it's still, like you said, it's still tough. We're still sitting down there at 26. We still have the AFC North, which is obviously a major concern. And so we're getting excited about this team like we got excited about them last year. And we've talked about all of the additions before. We've talked about the offensive line on this podcast. We've talked about the defense and how maybe we might be overrating a few of those defensive additions, but that's neither here nor there. But I mean, ultimately, this just all comes down to Caleb Williams, and will Caleb Williams play better? And we are starting from a very low bar. I mean, the Bears were 28th in points per drive last season, 32nd in yards per play. It's a low bar. They bring in Ben Johnson. We're excited about that. Caleb Williams didn't throw interceptions as a rookie. Obviously, that's a very good thing. But he was 35th among 36 eligible quarterbacks in sacks taken per pressure. When you got pressure on him, he took a sack at one of the highest rates in the league. And taking sacks is not as bad as interceptions, but as we know from Rich Rebar's work, that really hurts your drives, your ability to score on drives. And so Williams simply needs to be better. And if he's better, I don't think the schedule will prevent them from reaching their goals. I think this team is good enough. They have enough talent on this team to do it. But it just all comes down to Caleb Williams.
Absolutely agree. Now, from a turnover perspective, this team actually did fairly well last year. They ranked 9th in turnover margin. They were +8 in turnovers. They were +4 in fumbles lost. They had 4 more fumble recoveries than did their opponents, which is the 5th best mark in the NFL. One area that Ben Johnson can really get a lot of improvement out of the Chicago Bears this upcoming year is third down execution when you're inside a field goal range. Those are the plays that turn 3 into potentially 7 points. And the Chicago Bears ranked 29th in EPA on third downs inside a field goal range last year. So if that goes a little bit more in their favor, they're going to have more opportunities to continue drives and not have to settle for field goals. So I know Chicago Bears fans are going to hope that regresses for them tremendously.